Hey guys! If anyone has ever used your ADHD to support the idea that you are a child, this video is for you. People have been telling me that I was childish or childlike or acting like a child probably since I was one. Ironically, they've also been telling me I was like wise beyond my years since about the same time, so riddle me that. And the evidence they would use would often be classic ADHD symptoms. Forgetful, I have no concept of time or money, I interrupt conversations with something totally unrelated that has nothing to do with anything, but I was really excited about it, so here we go, and now we have crickets. And so they would suggest that I was a child and offer me the very helpful solution of, hey, maybe you should grow up. So useful. And the problem, I want to be very clear, the problem was not that these people said or believed these things. The problem was that I heard them, took on their words, believed them myself, and made it part of my identity. I became something of like a perpetual child in my own mind. Whee! Super fun. I realized recently that I was still doing this. I was still thinking of myself as a child and other people as capable adults. They were the experts. I'm still somebody trying to figure it all out. And the truth of the matter is very, very different. But I realized this by noticing how I was feeling in certain situations. Feeling that I was someone who needed to be controlled, like at home, around food, around money, that I needed all these rules and restrictions or else I would just blow the entire budget and I would eat all the things. So needing to control myself, right? Needing to place all these rules around myself. I was realizing in groups of other people that I was feeling the need to tamper my weirdness down. You guys are starting to see it now because I just figured this out. Like, oh, I'm making myself so much smaller and so much quieter than I want to be because I'm feeling like a child who should be seen and not heard, right? Around my husband, believing that I didn't contribute, that I was the mess maker and he cleaned it all up. And that's totally not true at all. I contribute so much. I am an equal participant in our relationship, but I wasn't thinking of myself that way. And because I wasn't, I made it really difficult to ask for things, to say, hey, here's what I think we ought to do, and to hold my ground for that. In my business groups, around other people achieving their dreams, making money, being entrepreneurs, changing the world, I would see them having success, and I would feel like, yeah, someday when I grow up and get my shit together, then I can do what they're doing. Like, it's not possible for me yet, but maybe someday in my wildest dreams. If I were feeling like an adult, it would feel much more possible to do those things. And so far, I've done a lot of feeling like a child and like working my way towards those. Like I needed to change first. You guys, if you're doing this, you are holding yourselves back. I was holding myself back from what I was capable of. I'm sure that you are doing the same. You do not need to become an adult in order to achieve new things for yourself, in order to take risks, in order to ask for help, in order to state your opinions, in order to be as weird as you want to be, okay? You are an adult now, absolutely 100% an adult. All your ADHD symptoms, all your messiness, all your flaws, all your gifts, everything that you have is contained in this thing called adulthood. This is what it looks like. The life that you have is what it looks like. And when you start to realize that, you will start to achieve the things that you want to achieve. You will start to have and to become and to act like the person that you want to be. Because believing you're adult and feeling like an adult changes how you go interact with your world. It changes what you're willing to invest in yourself. It changes how you're willing to make decisions. A lot of us are waiting to feel like an adult before we believe that we are one. And if you followed me for any length of time, you know that this is backwards. You believe first, then you feel, then you do. So if you're waiting for a feeling, the feeling of adulthood, whatever that is, you're going to be waiting a long time because your brain is still offering you this automatic thought that you are not one yet, that you're still a child. What you want to do is go out there and start off with the idea that you are an adult and prove to yourself why it's true and live in that reality. And go start to make decisions as one, to trust yourself, to take risks, to go after what matters. If this is a struggle for you, if you're like, yeah, I get this conceptually, and I am not able to make myself do this, that is what a coach is so good for. I can help you with this. I am an expert. And as you just realized, I just went through this myself. I just realized, oh, I'm still pretending that I'm a child. I'm not living fully in that identity. So just went through this myself. You're about to see the results of my work in this area. So stay tuned. And if you would like help with this, if you're interested in coaching to get your mind to where it needs to be so that everything you do is so much easier, give me a DM. I would love to talk with you guys. Bye-bye.